Been thinking about moving to Grand Prairie or Arlington and you're still confused? In this video, I'm going to share different aspects of both cities so that you can make the best decision on which city is best for you. I'm Keela McGraw, your favorite Dallas-Fort Worth realtor, and if you are thinking about relocating to the DFW area and you want to be centrally located, Grand Prairie and Arlington are both popular choices. We get a lot of people who are relocating to the area and they contact us, and when they want to know about where they can live that is centrally located between Dallas and Fort Worth, Arlington and Grand Prairie are two cities that we definitely tell them to explore. So which city is best for you? It's really going to depend on what you want in a city. So I'm going to give you an overview of both cities and we'll talk about amenities, housing, schools, just lifestyle in general. So for starters, Arlington and Grand Prairie are adjacent to each other. They are literally right next to each other, right in the middle of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So let's start with Arlington. And I do know a little bit about Arlington because I did live there for over 15 years. So Arlington is located in Tarrant County. Arlington's population is around 392,000 residents. It's nearly 100 square miles in size, and a lot of people are shocked, but Arlington is the 50th most populated city in the nation. A lot of people hear about Arlington because it is consistently one of those cities that hits those lists of best places to live. In August of 2023, WalletHub named Arlington as the 22nd best real estate market among larger cities in the US. In April of 2024, WalletHub named Arlington as the 5th most diverse city in the US. And Livability.com named Arlington as one of the top 25 best places to live in the Southwest. You may not know that Niche.com gave Arlington an overall ranking of an A- and ranked it as the most diverse suburb in Texas. And that's just a small sample of the list that Arlington lands on. So let's talk about the location of Arlington. It is centrally located between Dallas and Fort Worth. You have several highways that run through Arlington. And I think that is one of the great things about living in Arlington is that you can get pretty much anywhere within the Metroplex within 30 to 45 minutes, and I mean end to end. So if we look at the highways that run through Arlington, you have Interstate 20 and Interstate 30, as well as Highway 360 and Highway 287. You're about 15 to 20 minutes to the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, depending on where you live in Arlington, and you're about 30 minutes to Dallas Love Field. One of the great things about living in Arlington is that you're only about 20 to 30 minutes to either downtown Fort Worth or downtown Dallas. Now, Grand Prairie is located just east of Arlington, and it's actually split between Dallas County as well as some parts of Tarrant County. Grand Prairie's population is currently 204,000 people, and it covers about 81 square miles. And like Arlington, it receives a lot of recognition. In August of 2023, WalletHub named Grand Prairie as the 43rd best real estate market in the US. And you may not know, but Niche.com gave Grand Prairie an overall rating of a B+. And Grand Prairie is the 17th most diverse suburb in Texas. And again, Grand Prairie is centrally located, so it is closer on that Dallas side, so you're about 20 minutes to downtown Dallas, and only about 25 minutes to downtown Fort Worth. You have several highways that run through Grand Prairie as well. You have Interstate 20 as well as Interstate 30. They both run east and west. But you also have the George Bush Turnpike, which runs north and south in Grand Prairie. Now keep in mind, because it is a turnpike, there is a toll associated with utilizing that highway. But there are a lot of highways in the DFW Metroplex that do have tolls on them as well. If you're living in Grand Prairie, you're about 20 minutes to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport and about 25 minutes to the Dallas Love Field Airport. When it comes to lifestyle, both cities have a ton to do. So let's start with Arlington. I'd say some of the biggest attractions or things to do in Arlington are going to be located in the entertainment district. So in that entertainment district, you're going to find AT&T Stadium, which you may know of the Dallas Cowboys. They do play there. But AT&T Stadium also hosts concerts and various events. Globe Life Field is also located in the entertainment district, and that is where the Texas Rangers play their games. But you also have Hurricane Harbor, which is a water park in Arlington. You have Six Flags Over Texas. And you have Texas Live. And Texas Live is just a conglomerate of restaurants, sports bars. It's a live music venue. They have a really nice hotel there, Live by Lowe's, which if you haven't stayed there, you definitely want to check it out. And everything is just in that hub. It's walkable. You don't have to necessarily get in your car to go to these different venues. It's really a great place to just go and explore all that Arlington has to offer in that area. In 2025, the National Medal of Honor Museum will be opening in Arlington, and that is also going to be near that entertainment district. So beyond the entertainment and live entertainment options in Arlington, you also have parks and recreational facilities. There are over 100 parks, pools, recreation centers, trails that you can explore in Arlington. When our kids were younger, we would definitely explore all of these different areas that Arlington has to offer. And one of our favorite places to take our kids was River Legacy Park and the River Legacy Nature Center in North Arlington. And of course, the city also has a number of cool just community events throughout the year. So if you live in Arlington, you really do have a variety of options when it comes to entertainment or recreation. So downtown Arlington is one of those places that is emerging. Historically, one of the main streets that runs through Arlington, Division Street, just had a lot of just used car lots. And now, over the past 10 years, Arlington has really done a lot to try to revive their downtown area. So they've developed quite a bit just south of Division. So down there you will see the City Hall. They have a beautiful new library in downtown Arlington. But there's also restaurants and things like that that you can go and patron. In fact, one of the main streets in Arlington is Front Street. So just know that downtown Arlington is really changing and turning that corner as far as being one of those downtown areas that's walkable, that you can live in and start to enjoy really what Arlington has to offer. Now, when it comes to entertainment and recreation, Grand Prairie does not disappoint. Epic Central is probably one of the larger attractions in Grand Prairie. It's located just off of the George Bush Turnpike or Highway 161. And Epic Central is home to one of the larger indoor water parks, Epic Waters. You also have Boulder Adventure Park, which is kind of like a multi-recreational indoor facility. My kids, when they were younger, they loved to visit Boulder Adventure Park. And there's just a lot more just developing in that area. There's also plenty of dining options, a variety of dining options, I will say. They do have a cool light show in Epic Central that it takes place nightly, and they have the lights going and the music going. It almost reminds me of a smaller version of the Bellagio in Las Vegas. Grand Prairie also has Joe Pool Lake. So if boating or kayaking or fishing, they also have a beach at Joe Pool Lake. If that is your thing, you can definitely enjoy that in Grand Prairie. Another cool thing about Grand Prairie is that it has a horse racing track, Lone Star Park. And Grand Prairie does have its venue where it does host concerts. It's the Texas Trust CU Theater. And there you can go to concerts as well as comedy shows and plays. Grand Prairie has nearly 60 parks and recreation places that you can go. And Grand Prairie hosts several fun events. And I'm talking about like 5K runs and Grand Prairie Lights, which takes place during the Christmas holiday season. So as you can see, both cities have a lot to offer. And again, they're right next to each other. So if you choose to live in one city but want to enjoy the amenities and what the other city has to offer, you're not that far from getting to those different venues. Schooling options in both cities are pretty similar. So let's dig into Arlington first. Most kids who live in Arlington will attend Arlington Independent School District, and it serves over 55,000 students with 76 schools. The Texas Education Agency gave Arlington Independent School District an overall rating of a B, 85 out of 100. And depending on where you live in Arlington, your child may be attending Arlington Independent School District, Grand Prairie Independent School District, Mansfield Independent School District, or HEB Independent School District. Most kids who live in Grand Prairie will attend Grand Prairie Independent School District, which serves 27,000 students with 39 schools. The Texas Education Agency gave Grand Prairie Independent School District an overall rating of a B, 82 out of 100. And depending on where you live in Grand Prairie, your child may attend Grand Prairie ISD, Arlington ISD, Mansfield ISD, or Midlothian Independent School District. And if you're trying to compare each of these school districts side by side, all of the districts that I just named have an overall accountability rating of a B from the Texas Education Agency. In terms of higher education, Arlington does have the University of Texas in Arlington, as well as one of the Tarrant County Community College campuses located in Southeast Arlington. Before we go into housing, let's talk about the median household income for both cities. The city of Arlington has a median household income of $71,736. And the median household income in Grand Prairie is $76,626. So there's only about a $5,000 difference between the average or median household income in both cities. So housing options are definitely one of those things that you'll want to pay attention to. As of July 2024, the median sales price of a home in Arlington was $340,000. Now, in terms of housing in Arlington, the majority of the homes in Arlington are going to be older or pre-existing homes. There's really not a lot of new construction simply because Arlington is landlocked. You do have pockets or subdivisions that do have some newer homes or some construction that is going on, just not a lot of options though. So most of the homes are going to be built between the 1960s to the 2000s. But there is one gem of a master plan community in Arlington, and that is Viridian. Now, Viridian is a 2,000-acre master plan community with hundreds of homes. There are 5 different lakes in Viridian, 500 acres of open space, and then an additional 500 acres of lakes, wetlands, streams, and things like that just in that whole Viridian community. So the new home builders in Viridian offer a variety of options. They have townhomes there, as well as single family, estate, and custom homes. And the prices range from the 300,000s to the millions. Now in Viridian, you have tons of amenities, including parks, playgrounds, lakes. There's a sailing center if you like to do sailing on the water, as well as a beach. Several pools, you have an amenity center there, trails, and just a whole lot to offer. So their premise is they want you to live outside. They want you to get home, stay there, but just venture outside and enjoy all that nature has to offer. Now within Viridian, there's also an elementary school that is zoned to Hearst Euless Bedford Independent School District, which is also known as HEB ISD. And Viridian is unique that it is the only community within Arlington that is zoned to HEB ISD. As of July 2024, the median sales price of a home in Grand Prairie is $350,000. And you have a great mix of options when it comes to housing in Grand Prairie as well. So you do have quite a bit of older homes, and they are in well-established neighborhoods. There are some pockets of new construction options in Grand Prairie as well. And you do have a larger master plan community in Grand Prairie that is called Miralagos. And Miralagos has a beautiful array of home options as well. They have townhomes, single family homes. So home prices start in the mid 300s in Miralagos and go up to about $800,000 to $900,000. Just south of Miralagos is another community called Greenway Trails that has quite a few of newer construction options. They're no longer building there. The homes there were probably built around 2020 and later, so that could be another good option for you. And keep in mind, for context, the median home sales price in all of DFW is $380,000. So both Grand Prairie and Arlington have less expensive housing options when it comes to finding that great deal and the most bang for your buck, as well as a great location. Have any questions about Grand Prairie or Arlington or moving to the area? Give me a call, text, or email, and I'll see you in the next video.